God's people had to go first. God people had to go first. They had it first. They don't understand what this life is about. A lot of bad things happen before y'all opened your eyes. Now I just want to touch down on the Sentinelese people. The Sentinel people. They are on an island next to India. They are the indigenous race. They've been on their island, as far as they know, 60,000 years. So y'all get real confused with AD and BC. Let me just let you know, don't pay attention to that. That shit is just to confuse you. It's an illusion. Y'all always think it means before Christ and after death. That's not what it means. So the situation with the way this shit was like, all right, when the Europeans first came over to South America, what had happened is they was finding big villages deep in the jungles, deep in the woods. Deep in the jungle. Only thing was they was finding golden temples, whole buildings that was made out of gold. Like literally, if you took the whole building and melted it, you would have billions of dollars of gold. Whole cities of gold. That's what the Europeans was finding when they was coming over here. Taking all the treasures back to their country. Because to them, it was fun, you know? Like, this story is a bit graphic, but to them, it was just like, all right, let's go slash these people's necks. Let's kill them. Let's take their jewels. Let's take everything they got. Let's rob them for what they got. Because y'all got to understand, go look up the Sentinelese people online, guys. There was somebody that was in India visiting and tried to go over to the Sentinelese island, and they literally ate the fucking man. They ate him. That's why on Pocahontas, she was talking to the guy from London, and she said, you call my people savages, because the people that's on this earth, the people on the Sentinelese island, the Sentinelese, they are the original people that came from Africa and spread it out. They are some of the indigenous, and they've been on that island living like that, you know, having their babies without hospitals, doing their own medical. I'm talking about straight living indigenous. Like, I'm talking about feet on the ground, no slippers, no shoes. They live on an island where it's always hot. Always. It's always hot on the island. So they could live outside, but I'm sure they probably build tents and huts, but they live natural. So if you go over there and you go fucking with them, they think you're an alien. So you leave them alone. The one guy, he tried to come over there to the Sentinelese island and preach the Bible to them. You know what they did? They killed him and they ate him. And they ate a few other people. There's people that get stuck going past that island, and if those people swim out into the water and rip you out of your boat, you're dead. Those people think that we are aliens because we are. They don't know what technology is. They are living like indigenous. Like, they don't know what no technology is. They don't know what a PS4 is. But think about how this world is. They don't know about none of that. They probably don't even know about Wi-Fi or nothing. Because they're living on a whole different frequency, a frequency of indigenous. Y'all all get real confused about what indigenous is. Y'all don't understand that indigenous is the original form of living. Like, you hit the grass and you don't have nothing but you and your grass on the floor. You know, these people right there, They literally will eat you down to the bone. They will eat a human, another human. That's why they call them savages. But this is why a lot of the Europeans was clearing out the Indians, because the Indians was savages sometimes. Because sometimes they would see a European and they would get scared. They would think they was seeing a ghost. They would see a white person, so they wasn't sure. They see that they chasing you down. They'll come scalp your whole scalp will come off. They will take your whole scalp off. That's what I'm saying, because Indians is no joke. Indians, when people see Indians, they fear them. Just look up Indians on Google and just look in their eyes. Imagine you see an Indian, them, they be looking scary. Like shit, even my grandmother, her eyes was scary, man. Like, real Indians look like demons. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand. The real Indians are blacker than fucking a, a black car. Like, you know what I'm saying? An all black hoodie. That's how dark they could be. So yeah, the Sentinelese people, they are indigenous, and being that they not letting y'all go over there because they have things over there that's very, very important. And I've been seeing these documentaries. People been saying, oh, just let them live how they live. Yeah, we can't communicate with them because they don't use these languages we use. They got the original language from 60,000 years ago. You know? Like I told you, a lot of these languages are new. A lot of them are new. Like English, that's a brand new language. So we really can't make no communication with them, but they not the only ones in the world living indigenous, but they not giving up they freedom. They don't have no government over them. They don't have to work. They don't have to do anything. They could eat coconuts all day. I'm not so much with the living like killing other people, because they're attacking you right on the spot. Like they don't wait. They see you, they attack. There was a big ship that got stuck, and they was throwing stones and throwing furniture to stop them from coming and attacking them. But there's a lot of people who died going over there. There's people that tried to go over there. Only time they had a good meeting with them is when the Indians from India came over there and gave them like thousands of coconuts or something like that. And that was like one friendly event. But I watched a documentary on it, and it was crazy. So go look that up. And I said that to say this, and like the real indigenous spots where, like, it used to be different after things went up to the next level. After indigenous people started to become important and gain statuses and be kings and have a lot of money and a lot of jewelry, and people had palaces. And that's what I'm saying. In Arabia, y'all don't know, the palaces are crazy in Africa, in Arabia, and like India. All of that shit is the same. Why they have so much money? But that's because of Africa. Y'all gotta understand where all the jewelry. Saudi Arabia, they sell a lot of oil. Africa produce a lot of oil, emeralds, gold, diamonds, pearls. Everything is produced over there, and that's why they have so much money. So like I said, they had whole cities deep in the Colombian rainforests, whole cities made of gold. This is true. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the stories, I go online before I even make my stories. I go look them up to see if anybody else know about them, and sometimes I find information on them. So it's just crazy. But those people are living indigenous, and the Europeans, they came and they was just looked at as enemies because they was the one who had gunpowder and moving in on terrains and territories, you know what I'm saying? So once they knew what the power that they had, because they got the gunpowder from China. China developed the gunpowder, and that's what changed the world. That's what had people pushing to take over other territories, because now people have weapons. See, you're supposed to have a weapon, but you're not supposed to force actions with it. But that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna understand why these people was always acting the way they did. So, there's just, that was all just to let y'all know, open up your mind. There's still people living with no iPhone, no chargers, just a little house with just running water that they literally build. House you built, and you just living in a tropical jungle or rainforest or on the side of the beach. Like, that's what they're doing. So y'all gotta understand, a lot of things went missing, a lot of treasures, and a lot of places was disrespected, holy places. And that's why right now a lot of those jewels in the museums and stuff like that got curses on them, because the way they was retrieved the wrong way, with the wrong energy. So look up the Sentinelese people, and look up cities of gold, and just let me know what you think about that. But yeah, it was crazy. Don't let them Indians catch you by yourself, just, moving around out there in the forest all alone. And they would have ripped you apart. So, same thing with the Indians. Don't let those British people catch you in a long field where you would have to run real far, because they would have gunned you down heartlessly. And, they was heartless. The Indians was heartless. If they caught a woman alone, they'll scalp her together. Same thing with the British soldier. He'll shoot the wife of an Indian. See, that's where this world has energies like hate. See, they wanted this land and to make a business out of it so bad. And now, y'all live here. So like I said, it must have been very, very tempting not to rob the whole village if it was billions of dollars in gold. Like I said, the Sentinelese people, they've been through tsunamis. They are considered the most dangerous tribe in the world, and it's about 55,000 of them. But like I said, most people that went over there died. But what I'm saying, over here in this land over here, you had Indians scalping the British people, and you had the British people shooting the Indians, and they was all just killing each other. It was just a big war over this territory. It was just foolish for them to destroy each other like that. But at the end of the day, this is what you guys gotta understand. There were cities and cities of gold. And like I said, one city could be worth billions and billions of dollars. So next time you really think about what these wars be over, it be over just simply somebody wants some jewelry, or simply somebody wants some money. It's simple. It don't be because one little thing. A lot of times on the news, I see these people when they start talking about a serious case and they start laughing in between it, or it look like they're fake crying. Like, you really see this shit in the news. So you gotta understand that people died for you to be here. People died for you to be here. Never forget your ancestors. I'm talking about everybody. Because they got us fighting each other and we all human. This is what I'm saying. So y'all gotta understand there's more to this world than what you see. After this, you still live. A lot of people from those wars was reincarnated. A lot of them. Even the ones who was trying to defend them, their homes, because they had to kill. And the Indian people was scalping people. I'm talking about right in front of other people. Like, they used to scalp people heads off together. The Indians was really crazy, like real mean. Like, they would hang they would catch 4 or 5 British people and just hang them all at the same time. You know, and that's not right because we are all human. At that time, they wasn't thinking like that. See, when people are all heated up in a moment, you gotta learn from these past events. Before you was even born, a bunch of people died. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of places got spirits just roaming because energy transforms.